Hello everyone! As of June 2025, the average annual interest rate APY for savings accounts at US banks is 0.42%. I encourage you all to check the interest rate on your own saving account. How much is your bank offering? A few years ago, I started using Capital One because their certificate of deposit CD rates were quite attractive at the time. Since then, it was become my main bank. I really like how user-friendly it is, and that's why I continue to use it as my primary financial institution. Currently, their savings account APY is 3.6%. This interest rate is the same as what is offered by Amex, Citibank, and Discover. Apple Savings, which has been gaining popularity by automatically depositing the cashback earned from Apple Card purchases into the saving account, is currently offering an annual percentage yield APY of 3.65%. Apple Savings is managed by Marcus by Goldman Sachs. Although Marcus by Goldman Sachs may offer a different interest rate from what it provides for Apple Savings, depending on the month, as of now both rates are 3.65%. Banks offering rates in the 3% range generally do not have minimum balance requirements, such as maintaining a certain amount every month from what I've seen. Now, until recently, I had only been looking at interest rates from major banks, but after doing some research, I found that there are financial institutions currently offering savings accounts with APYs of 5%. For example, if you deposit $10,000 into a savings account with a 0.41% APY, you'll earn just $41 in interest after 1 year. But if you deposit it in an account with a 5% APY, you'll earn $500. That's a difference of $459. Pretty significant, isn't it? So today, I'd like to introduce 21 financial institutions with the highest interest rate as of the end of June 2025. Before we begin, let me briefly explain the different types of bank accounts. A checking account is commonly referred to as a transactional account. Most people open a checking account first. It's where salaries are usually deposited and where payments for bills and everyday expenses are withdrawn. These accounts typically earn little or no interest. A saving account is designed for saving money rather than frequent transactions. It's ideal for setting aside funds that you don't need to access regularly. As I mentioned earlier, the average interest rate for saving accounts in April of this year was 0.41%. There is also the money market account, which is similar to saving account. The main difference is that money market accounts tend to offer higher interest rates but often come with higher minimum balance requirements. Then there are certificate of deposit CDs, which generally offer slightly higher interest than saving accounts. However, they require you to lock in your funds for a set period, ranging from several months to several years. I plan to cover CDs in a separate video later on. So, if you're looking for an account that allows you to access your funds anytime and still earn decent interest, a saving account used alongside a checking account for payments is a great place to start. Now, I'd like to introduce the financial institutions offering the highest savings account interest rates as of the end of June, along with the details of each one. Please take this simply as an informative overview. It might give you some ideas whenever you're in the mood to start saving. Let's dive in. Adelphi 5% APY New Member Money Market Saving Account. This is a credit union based in headquartered in Briere, California, affiliated with the Christian Society. Its investments and loans are directed towards Christian organizations and businesses. To become a member of the credit union, one must agree to Adelphi's Statement of Faith. It offers the following interest rates: up to $5,000, 5%, from $5,001 to $10,000, 2.25%, over $10,000, 0.35%. This institution is clearly designed for those of the Christian faith. Fitness Bank 5% APY Ultra Savings. This is the first lifestyle bank in the US to combine healthy living with banking. It's an online banking division of Affinity Bank headquartered in Georgia. The interest rate fluctuates based on your daily step count. To maintain a 5% APY, you need to walk over 3,000 steps per day. You must also open a checking account, maintain an average balance of $5,000, and make it at least 15 debit card transactions per month. The maintain balance requirement for the saving account is $100. It's quite strict. Walking 10,000 steps every single day might be tough for some, like me. Barrow Bank 5% APY High Yield Savings. Barrow Bank is a US-based neobank headquartered in Salt Lake City, Utah. Founded in 2015, it became the first neobank to receive a national bank charter from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC. A neobank is a bank that operates entirely online without physical branches. To qualify for the 5% APY, you must set direct deposit totaling at least $1,000 per month, such as payroll. The 5% APY applies only to balance up to $5,000. Any amount beyond that earns 2.5% APY. Next, I'll introduce financial institutions offering interest rates in the 4.6% range. Axos Bank 4.66% APY, One Savings. Axos Bank is owned by Axos Financial, a publicly trading company. To qualify for this rate, you must also open a checking account, maintain an average balance of at least $1,500, and set up direct deposit totaling of $1,500 or more. Pi Bank 4.6% APY Pi Bank Savings. Pi Bank is a digital banking brand of Intercredit Bank N.A., a Miami-based bank established in 1992. It operates solely as a mobile bank, available exclusively through its app. There is no minimum balance requirement. This one seems like the easiest option, doesn't it? From here on, the interest rates are in the 4.5% range. Presidential Bank 4.5% APY Advantage Savings. Presidential Bank is headquartered in Bethesda, Maryland. To qualify for the savings account, you must open a checking account and deposit at least $5,000 when opening the saving account. If you don't open an Advantage checking account, the APY for the savings account will be 4% instead. Vibrant Credit Union 4.5% APY Preferred Savings. Vibrant Credit Union is headquartered in Moline, Illinois. It is a credit union that primarily operates online. Anyone can join by becoming a member of the Illinois Consumer Council. The 4.5% APY applies to balance up to $15,000. While credit unions are open to the public, a small one-time membership fee is typically required, usually around $5. From here on, the interest rates are in the 4.4% range. Total Bank 4.41% APY money market account. This is an online-only offering operated by City National Bank of Florida. Although the account is labeled as a money market, it functions much like a regular savings account. An initial deposit of $25,000 is required to open the account, and the minimum balance requirement is $2,500. Florida residents are not eligible to open this account. Lending Club 4.40% APY Level Up Savings. Lending Club is an online bank headquartered in San Francisco, California. It was the first peer-to-peer lending company to register its offerings as securities with the SEC and to launch loan trading on the secondary market. To qualify for the 4.40% APY, you must deposit at least $250 into the account each month. If you don't meet that requirement, the interest rate drops to 3.4%. However, it's worth noting that there is no minimum account balance required. Even a $0 balance is acceptable. Jinlo Bank 4.4% APY money market account. Jinlo Bank is the digital banking division of People Bank, headquartered in Holyoke, Massachusetts, and offers services nationwide. Although the account is labeled as a money market, it functions similarly to a saving account. You can open the account with as little as $10 and there is no minimum balance requirement. From here, I'll introducing financial institutions offering interest rating higher than 4.3%. Newtek Bank 4.35% APY Personal High Yield Savings. Newtek Bank is the online banking brand of the National Bank of New York City, which was established in 1963. It has offices in both New York and Miami. There is no minimum balance requirement for this account. Premise Bank 4.35% APY savings account. Premise Bank is one of the largest banks in Virginia, established in 2005. There is no minimum balance requirement for this account. CFG Bank 4.32 APY High Yield Money Market Account. CFG Bank is headquartered in Baltimore, Maryland. There is a minimum balance requirement of $1,000. If the money balance falls below $1,000, a $10 fee will be charged. Although the account is called a money market account, it functions the same way as a saving account. Biobank 4.31% APY Cornerstone Money Market Savings Account. Biobank is the online banking division of MidFirst Bank, one of the largest privately held banks in the U.S., headquartered in Oklahoma City. A minimum opening deposit of $100 is required, but there is no ongoing minimum balance requirement. Although it's called a money market account, it functions the same as a standard savings account. Biobank also offers a regular savings account, which currently earns 1% APY. Next, I'll be introducing financial institutions currently offering an interest rate of 4.3%. Bread Savings 4.3% APY High Yield Savings. Bread Savings is the banking division of Bread Financial Holdings Inc., a publicly traded company listed on the New York Stock Exchange and headquartered in Ohio. A minimum opening deposit of $100 is required. I personally maintain a certificate of deposit CD account with them. Brio Direct 4.3% APY high-yield savings account. Brio Direct is an online savings division of Webster Bank, a commercial bank based in Stamford, Connecticut. It was established when Webster Bank acquired Sterling National Bank in 2022. To open a savings account, you need an initial deposit of $5,000. However, to maintain the 4.3% APY, you only need to keep a minimum balance of $25 in the account. Everbank 4.3% APY Performance Savings. Everbank is headquartered in Jacksonville, Florida, and listed among the largest banks in the United States. It is also included in the Fortune 500 as a provider of employee retirement plans. There is no minimum opening deposit and no ongoing balance requirement for the account. My Banking Direct 4.3% APY high-yield savings account. My Banking Direct is the internet-only division of New York Community Bank, which was founded in 1859. You can open a savings account with a minimum deposit of $500, and there is no ongoing minimum balance requirement. Open Bank 4.3% APY high-yield savings account. Open Bank is the online and mobile banking division of Santander Bank, a U.S. bank that is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Santander Group in Spain. Santander has a long-standing presence in the United States since 1902. You can open a savings account with a minimum deposit of $500. Rising Bank 4.3% APY high-yield savings. Rising Bank is the online banking division of Midwest Bank Center, a long-established community bank based in St. Louis, Missouri, with total assets of $1.9 billion. To open a savings account, you must deposit at least $1,000, and you must also maintain a minimum balance of $1,000 in the account. Western Alliance Bank 4.3% APY high-yield savings premier. Western Alliance Bank is based in Phoenix, Arizona, and listed among the largest banks in the United States. You can open a savings account with a minimum deposit of $500. As I looked into it, I found that quite a few banks and credit unions offer savings accounts with surprisingly good interest rates. These interest rates are reviewed on a monthly basis. If you currently have a large balance sitting in your checking account, it may be worth considering transferring some of the money into a saving account. Also, be sure to compare saving interest rates and think carefully about where to deposit your money. All of the banks introduced today are members of the FDIC, and the credit unions are members of the NCUA. In the unlikely event of institutional failure, deposits are insured up to $250,000 per person. That said, it's also important to consider safety and convenience. Take the time to find a financial institution that suits your needs. Let your money work for you and earn more through interest. Please keep in mind that the interest earned is subject to taxation and must be reported when filing your tax return. When tax season arrives, each financial institution's website will provide the necessary documents. If you file your tax on your own, all you need to do is input the figures as instructed. It's a very simple process, so there is no need to worry. That concludes introductions to financial institutions in the U.S. offering high-yield interest rates. How was it? If you enjoyed this video, please support me by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. See you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.